Natalia Silva puts a striking masterclass on Jessica Andrade, which was expected. I knew she'd win this fight, and I knew that she was going to win by a decision as well. Just because Jessica Andrade is a very tough fighter. Not to doubt Natalia Silva's finishing ability. It's just, women's MMA finishes aren't easy, and Jessica Andrade has taken some good hits in her last few fights. So I reckoned that she was going to survive, but I knew Natalia was going to be better. And I mean, to beat someone like Andrade, it doesn't really take a lot. And at this point, the blueprint's already out there. All you need to be is just a decent striker with good footwork. And you just can't stand in front of her. You just got to jab, circle, and you'll beat her. It's honestly that simple. I don't want to say it's that simple because, nothing is ever that simple in MMA at this level. But you know what I mean, right? Like, she did what she needed to do to beat Jessica relatively easily. Now, there were a few scary moments. Like, I didn't like what I saw in the first round. Even though Natalia won the first round, she was being backed straight up against the cage, was looking uncomfortable, was getting hit. I think they were even on head strikes in that round. And I'm not sure if it was round one when that side kick landed that dropped Jessica, the one that knocked her off balance, or if it was round two. But Natalia just fought better as the fight went on. Like, round two, her striking looked even better. She was landing even cleaner shots. And she even stunned Jessica, I think. That one point in the fight where Jessica was squinting her eye and backing up. But, Natalia was smart for not trying to jump on that finish because, Jessica Andrade is still very dangerous, even when hurt. And yeah, she may have been stunned, but she wasn't ready to go just yet. And Jessica could have caught her looking for a finish, so Natalia just stayed disciplined and just continued to stick and move, use that distance. It looked like she was kind of slowing down towards the end of the third round, which, makes sense because when you're backing up a lot, trying to evade the bombs of Jessica Andrade, with the pace that Jessica pushes, it makes sense to slow down against someone like her. But even still, she wins that round pretty clearly, and she wins the fight. And now Natalia Silva by Tuesday is going to be a top 5 flyweight. And I mean, this flyweight division, man, it's evolved. It's so much different from how it was 3 years ago. Back then, Val was champ. Jessica was the number one contender, beating all the cans along with Val. And now this division's so much different. You got Alexa as the champ. Valentino no longer the champ. Still a number one contender, though. Manon Fiorot, number 2. Erin Blanchfield in the mix. Rose 2. Barber coming into her own. Like, what an exciting time to be a fan of the women's flyweight division. And now Natalia Silva will likely crack the top 5. Or maybe she'll be number 6 behind Rose, but she's in the mix amongst the new wave of top women's flyweights, and I like it. And I think who she should fight next, I'd say, because, half of the top 5 is booked up and Manon is guaranteed the next title shot, I'd say she should fight Macy Barber. Barber was supposed to fight Rose. That fight doesn't get rescheduled. Rose is fighting Erin. So I just say fight Barber, who's not booked. And then winner of that maybe could get a title shot. And I think that the winner would definitely be Natalia Silva. I think she would beat Macy very similarly to how she beat Jessica Andrade. She would outstrike her. She'd piece her up on the feet and probably get clinched up and pressed against the cage. But, I don't think Barbara would really do anything with the clinch, and would lose by decision like Jessica did. But as for how she would match up with like the rest of the division, I mean, it's still yet to be desired, to be honest. I'm confident that she beats Macy, and I do think she would beat Erin Blanchfield, because I heard she's got like 95% takedown defense. I mean, Erin's a better wrestler than Jessica Andrade, but even still, if you have 95% takedown defense, I don't know. She might be able to defend Erin's takedowns. And I don't know, man. If Erin doesn't shoot frequently enough and doesn't try to chain wrestle, doesn't try to make it a clinch hug fest, she's getting pieced up. Would Natalia beat Valentina? I gotta see how Val looks at Noche UFC, but probably not. I reckon Val, with her experience and well-roundedness, could win that. I think she could take Natalia on the feet and could probably even take her down. And she doesn't beat Alexa Grasso, but, she would give her a good fight. But Grasso has way better hands. Natalia gets easily pressured, and she's very hittable. And Grasso she's more battle tested, more experienced, so she'd lose to Alexa. Her and Manon would be a pretty good fight, but I don't know if she beats Manon either. But she's still a good addition to have in the top 5 of this women's flyweight division, and I cannot wait to see how her future pans out. As for Jessica Andrade, I don't know what she was thinking taking this fight. She's not the smartest person in the world, doesn't have the smartest management team. She should have stayed in the strawweight division. She had good momentum going on, 2-fight win streak. There were so many other good matchups for her that she could have won. Like, I don't know, she could have fought Tabitha Ritchie, maybe Verna Jandiroba. Like, come on. Like, I don't know, maybe she took this fight because there was no one else to fight in strawweight. But again, Verna was there. She could have fought her in a number 1 contender fight. Winner of that fight's the winner of Tatiana Weili, or she could have just fought some cans low in the rankings and kept that win streak going, and she could have been in title contention. But now she has a loss. Now she's forced to reset, and she's 2-3 in her last 5 fights. Yeah, I don't think at this point, I don't think she has another title run in her. I mean, she could still beat some bottom feeders lower in the rankings in either flyweight or strawweight, but Jessica Andrade, to say she's done is an absolute understatement. She's been done. But on the other hand, good win and good performance by Natalia Silva. Hit that subscribe button and let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Like the video, and peace out.